Bruh. Burn them. Find them and burn them. That's her baby, dog. Random look me beating so yeah. Anyway, let's get into this Inglot. Ingfa non-stop flirting Charlotte. She likes it when Ingfa so... ... Boy, been down bad since down bad was down bad, ain't you? Ain't you? When Charlotte said she didn't want to smell her hair, I said, but I watched it. I bet you that moment is still playing in Fa's hair right now today. Every time she get a free thought, she probably be like, that bitch just smell my hair. She was like, she gonna sniff this shit. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I get carried away when it comes to Inglot because, you know, they're my bias and stuff. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. That was, I apologize. That wasn't for me to say. That wasn't for me to say. Oh, this is the compliment. Oh, you taking it all the way back. Squeezing them cheeks. Listen. Listen. I'm the master of flirting. มุกแพรวๆของเราคืออะไรเนี่ยสมมติว่าจะจีบพี่แพทใช่ไหมหนูจะพี่ก็จีบนะก็จีบดีๆดิก็ถ้าเราจีบดีๆเป็นแฟนกันไหม Do you want to be my girlfriend? No, that's the equivalent of do you want to smell my hair? She was like, no. If I looked at her like, what? If I looked at her so offended, she was like, what? She was like, I wash. She was like, nah, I wash. I know we not talking about who wash her hair around here and who not. She said, stay single. I said, see. Charlotte was being lit that night. They went to the boss's house and made a meal, like cooked for boss at his house and everything like that. Cooked for, you know, the people. And Charlotte kept picking up that wine glass. Fa was like, Fa said, drink some water. Fa was like, they really have been taking care of each other. She really has been taking care of that girl since they was young. You got to remember that she was a baby when she came in. She was 22, man. She was 22. Fa was already 26. Y'all got to leave that girl alone. Fa had the babysitter. Oh my God, the black hair, please. She said she don't want to do it, but please bring that black hair back, baby. That's when she had Fa glitching after she said T-Doc. So if you don't understand what happened in that moment, they were selling iPhones and Fa picked it up acting like somebody was on the phone. She was like, hello, and Charlotte responded like, hello, T-Doc. And at that time, Charlotte wasn't giving Shorty no play. So when she said that, Fa damn near started glitching, gay panic and everything. For like 5 minutes straight, Shorty couldn't get herself together. It was a wonderful day. This was also the same day they were sticking their hand in that damn pool full of like wrapping peanuts and stuff like that. And they kept touching hands and looking at each other and then looking at the camera and then looking back at each other and then looking down and laughing. And we was like, we maybe can't see y'all hands, but we can see what y'all doing. Like, we can see what y'all doing. Oh my God. 2023, child. The summer of 2023. Throw the whole summer away. Well, no. Keep June. But throw July and August away. Throw July and August away. I'm already choosing you, child. We've been going through this shit for a long time, y'all. Right after she chose. Right after she chose, they broke up again. We be so sick of them. You can only like me. You know, it must be said, because this has happened several times before. Charlotte put root on that girl. Everybody be like, I don't know why if I stay, she can't. Somebody says she don't like her. I think she hates her. Why won't she da 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 da? I don't know why Charlotte won't leave. Why Charlotte's still there? Fa doesn't support her. She should go and find her own da 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 da. Charlotte put, first of all, Fa manifested the fuck out of Charlotte. Then Charlotte put root on Fa before they even met, and then after they met. If you don't know what root is because you're not from the South, a hex, a spell, a witch's threat. And we all was sitting there like, Charlotte was like, boom shaka laka 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 laka, boom shaka laka 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 laka, boom shaka laka laka. Love only me. Love only me. And then it was just like, we've been on this ride ever since. Shorty, you need to do a different kind of spell. Like she see, the problem was y'all thought when she was putting that shit on, putting that root on fire, we was in the room and watching the lives with them and shit. We was either at the concerts or we was watching the lives with them. So that's what happened there. We got caught too. That's why we can't leave Inglot alone. For the ones that was there for the root and shit, she put the root on us too. She put the root on us too. We got the shit too. Tell me what is the lyrics. Why they using Orm so much in this? Orm do be having all the... Wait, you understand? That wig and the Kris Jenner joint? Bruh. Burn them. Find them and burn them. That's her baby, dog. Random look me beating so yeah. That random video, the random inclusion of look me beating Sonya's ass is too funny. I am done, bro. My girlfriend is dead, still here. Oh, the 69. So we got 99, or can we get 69? I remember that day. This is the version, bro. This is the version that you newcomers will never have of 2022 and 2023. Was super mighty morphin turn. She was like, "What? The 5 got 9. Charlotte got 9." And then they said, "Oh, we got 99." And Charlotte was like, "Oh, we got 99." 5 was like, "Oh, can we get 69?" My sex is at 100. Can we get 69? Charlotte was like, girl, he immediately pinched her. Like, the way Father gave it, there were times when I was like, bro, I just knew Thailand was the hood. Because I said, yo, this is the queen, like the beauty queen of Thailand. Like, I was like, and Fa's always been turned. But I love that she didn't pretend to be somebody she wasn't just because she got a crown. Shorty's, she stayed. That's why they still love her to this day, though, because she was the queen that everybody could relate to. She said whatever she wanted to say. She ain't give a fuck about that crown. Or it could be H as in Hong Rao, my room, too. See, and that's where you be getting fucked up. You thought Shorty was sick and not paying attention. Charlotte was like... She said, or it can be Hong Kong as in a prison cell. She was like, don't make me kill one of these motherfuckers. Charlotte was sick as a dog that day and still wouldn't even let even the small, and this is why I tell people, if it was fan service, she would have let that slide. If you ain't feeling it, you just not feeling it. Especially Inglot. She wouldn't give a fuck about that banter. She would have let Fa flirt with the crowd and everything and moved on. But she stopped in what she was doing and was like, yeah, all right, keep playing with me. Somebody going to jail. Somebody going 6 feet under. Yeah. Oh my God, this was my favorite live when they were doing the production of Show Me Love and they was filming. Charlotte was really starting. First of all, she never looked more gorgeous. That dark hair on her was everything for me. That was just me. But when this live, bro, this was the first Inglot live where because I used to watch all the lives, but this was the first one where I got the unction, and it started a whole thing where I would take these joints, put them in slow motion, and then put like some fucking Weekend or Chris Brown or something in the background while I watched them. I'm just being honest. Y'all didn't do that? Okay, just me. I was going through something. It was helping. I don't do that anymore, but bro, I used to do that, and this was my go-to, bro. I used to love watching this joint in slow mo. I used to love watching all of their lives in slow motion, because you see, it's the little bitty micro expressions and things that you don't get to see when it's all happening live and in real time. But this joint was pretty obvious. She was like, I like meaning. But Fa had no business wearing that dress. They didn't show that part when Charlotte looked at her, bro. Fa didn't have no Down bad, bro. Down badansky. When she flirted with that girl in front of all 40,000 of us, and Boss Noir got mad because their personal lives where they were flirting with each other was getting more views than the selling lives, and so he told them that they couldn't go live together anymore and do he was such bro. He did everything he could to try to ruin them, and try to control the brand so they only made money for him. This was too big to try to control, because it ain't had nothing to do with a brand deal, ain't had nothing to do with a contract, ain't had nothing to do with what you thought you created or made. These two women just happened to get on live together one day, and they started curating their own relationship, and we done got everything we done got because of that, not because of you, Mr. Nawat. Oh, drunk Charlotte. How to turn off the light in the room. She said, let me turn it off for you. Bro, when her and Nudie would do these lives, bro, no, listen, when her and Nudie would do these lives, bruh, they would go in on a whole different level. They were going in on a whole different level. Let me turn it off for you. Don't comment here. He said, City, turn off the light. It's not ever good. I sleep alone this lonely, can secretary. I sleep alone this lonely, can secretary come here to stay with me? So they used to call Nudie secretary, if you don't know. So when she said, can secretary come here and stay with me, she was saying that because she really wanted Fa. They was playing, and at one point, Fa tried to send P Dad. I said, yeah, be careful with that one now, because P Dad and Charlotte were really, really close at this time too. She said, aren't you with shampoo? Fa said, I'm gonna go take a shower. So I'll go stay with her. I'm gonna go take a shower so I can stay with her. Bruh, Fa was spitting game. She said, let's be alone together? Let's be alone together, bruh. Listen. People are crazy.